Guerrilla marketing? That's a big, hairy animal beating its chest and bashing out a blog post, right? Wrong! You're watching NetHunt Gmail CRM and marketing growth experts. By the end of this video, you're going to know about guerrilla marketing as an unorthodox marketing technique and the best and worst examples of it. Press those subscribe and notification bell buttons to get more content like this. Let's get growing. Let's start with the basics. What is guerrilla marketing? First popularized in 1984 by a bloke called J. Conrad Levinson, guerrilla marketing is an unconventional marketing strategy. It uses unorthodox techniques to market a product, brand, or message, and is generally designed to shock, and ambush a potential customer's sense to develop publicity. It can work for your business in a lot of ways. It offers a high return on investment if it goes viral. It doesn't have to be a super expensive outlay. Word of mouth offers lots of good quality leads. People see it and tell their peers similar to them. Publicity can snowball and a business can get up on the map. If you get on the news, you've made it. But the scope, size, and random nature of guerrilla marketing mean it can also be an absolute minefield, as a lot of brands found out the hard way. Guerrilla marketing campaigns can be easily misinterpreted. In 2008, LED circuit boards were placed around Boston, USA to promote a new animated television series. Unfortunately, the boards were mistaken for bombs and caused a citywide incident as bomb disposal experts had to be rushed to the scene. Subsequently, Cartoon Network, who were behind the ads, had to stump up a $2 million fine. Ouch! Make it clear. Guerrilla marketing can get you in trouble with the law. Dutch brewer Bavaria planted 36 women at a football World Cup game, all dressed in orange and making a huge racket to draw attention to themselves, illegally marketing at a sporting event without paying for it. Subsequently, 2 of the girls were arrested and required to pay a fine, and an English football pundit even lost his job for selling tickets to the company for the stunt. Ask for permission. Guerrilla marketing can pose a heap of unpredictable obstacles. In 2005, American soft drink manufacturer Snapple attempted to enter the Guinness Book of Records for the world's biggest ice lolly and failed. Shockingly, their ice lolly melted in the hot New York sun. As a result, a strawberry kiwi tidal wave flooded New York bark, and Snapple were the laughingstock of a nation, inept. Use your common sense and plan your campaign. Guerrilla marketing comes in all different sizes and flavors, and there's no bunch in the oven guerrilla marketing campaign that you can apply to your business. It requires clarity, permission, and proper planning. But what else makes a good guerrilla marketing campaign? It needs the wow effect. In 2012, Red Bull sent Austrian skydiver Felix Baumgartner a full 128.10 feet into the stratosphere in a record attempt for the highest skydiving jump ever made. Red Bull Stratus has hundreds of millions of views across multiple different YouTube channels and got the whole world talking about Red Bull. Felix will always be remembered as the nutter who jumped 40 kilometers to Earth. Red Bull will always be remembered as the company behind it all. Their name is the mission title and their logo is plastered all over the footage. It needs an emotional impact. UNICEF stuck a vending machine selling $1 bottles of dirty water in the middle of New York. Their message was simple. Instead of frivolously wasting your money on bottled water, why not put it towards bringing clean drinking water to less well-off areas? Each button on the machine was labeled with a different disease that is associated with drinking dirty water. Even before the days of YouTube, the campaign took off and major news organizations across the country all covered it. It needs to be seen. Led by donkeys as a political activism organization with a message to spread rather than a product to sell. They projected a massive image of the White Cliffs of Dover, the first British landmark which refugees seize as they attempt to cross the English Channel. In the projection, a refugee spreads his message of love and calls for empathy and none for the need to make such a devastating and terrifying journey. He makes a big statement on a huge scale. It doesn't need to, but it can tackle social issues. Max took advantage of the typical advertisement channels for Kiev drug dealers. In short, this involves spray painting a messenger channel contact on a wall, which people can then contact to discover a drop point where narcotics are hidden around the city. For the @Try Blue Sky campaign, instead of drugs hidden in the baggies, there was a free skydive. They gave out over 80 skydives and had more than 30 young people sign up for the Aerospace Center School. The campaign itself won 18 awards. It can be funny. If you've not got the funds to go for a world record attempt, if you feel like you've already tackled all the social issues you can, and if all else fails, you can always try and to be funny. Two Deadpool movies have relied on guerrilla marketing campaigns to get bumps and cinema seats, and their most memorable campaign was to promote their Valentine's Day release on dating app Tinder. Cheap, simple, and might get a few laughs and a screenshot or two. Guerrilla marketing feels like it might be hard work, but also definitely feels like it might be a lot of fun at the same time. Got any more examples of guerrilla marketing, good or bad, that pop into your head? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to join our community, the link is down below. Like, subscribe, and check out our next video on the 7 most memorable email marketing campaigns of 2020, featuring examples from Airbnb, growth hackers, BoxyCharm, and more. Don't miss your chance to learn from the pros and take inspiration for your business. It's NetHunt over and out.